This is a call to revolution. The Earth is under threat. It cannot cope with all that we demand of it. It is losing its balance, and we humans are causing this to happen. Revolution is a strong word, and I use it deliberately. The many environmental and social problems that now loom large on our horizon cannot be solved by carrying on with the very approach that has caused them. If we want to hand on to our children and grandchildren a much more durable way of operating in the world, then we have to embark on what I can only describe as a sustainability revolution. I'm not very good at being a performing monkey, really. And I think that I am quite a sort of private person. I'm not prepared to just perform whenever they want me to perform on that sort of score. And no, it would be all right if they actually went away. But as I was saying, they don't. Is that what has happened over all these years since the Industrial Revolution, but certainly in this, well, in the 20th century and now, all that contribution to global warming, climate change, from the emissions we put out there, they don't disappear. I mean, they don't suddenly disappear through holes in the atmosphere. The trouble is they're all trapped there. But all that is still gradually having an effect. You see that these things, again, as I was saying earlier, are so personal. It's difficult to know quite how to talk about these things in front of everybody. And obviously, I don't think many people would want to. Questioning the conventional worldview is a risky business, believe you me. Now, I have no intention of being confronted by my grandchildren demanding to know why on earth we didn't do something about the many problems that existed when we knew what was going wrong.
If science has taught us anything, however, it is that the environment is full of uncertainty. It makes no sense to test it to destruction. While we wait for the doctor's diagnosis, the patient may easily die. We do know enough for us to agree the North Sea is not a bottomless pit for our waste.
What I've actually been trying to demonstrate is that all of these subjects are completely interrelated, and that we have to look at the whole picture to understand the problems we face. For not only does it concern the way we treat the world around us, it is also to do with how we view ourselves.
The threat of that question, the responsibility of it, is precisely why I've gone on challenging the assumptions of our day. To asking whether how we produce our food is actually fit for purpose in the very challenging circumstances of the 21st century. We simply cannot ignore that question any longer. That is how far we should be looking ahead. And the only reason I have done so is for the sake of your generation and for the integrity of nature herself. It is your future that concerns me and that of your grandchildren and theirs too.
It didn't have the same feel, but I felt it here and wanted to express it on paper.
All the great prophets, all the great thinkers, those who had achieved a far greater awareness of the aspects of life which lie beneath the surface.
In damaging our climate, we become the architects of our own destruction. While the planet can survive the scorching of the earth and the rising of the waters, the human race cannot. The absurd thing is that we know exactly what needs to be done.